Welcome back, guys. And today I'm going to talk about the most powerful trading model I use in my trading. And after today, it might be only one you need. I'm breaking down how I trade potential C, what many people call like turtle soup, using simple, no BS approach that actually works in real markets. If you're done overthinking every entry and just want to clean, confident trades, this is exactly what you need, guys. Ready to study? Let's go. Since in this video we are going to talk about gold and CL model, it makes sense to start talking about contract size first. Gold moves every 10 cents. This means every 10 cents move will equal $10, while for micro gold, every 10 cents move will equal $1. For oil moves every 1 cent, and every 1 cent move will equal $10, while for micro gold, every 1 cent move will equal $1. Well, let's take a look example. So here's CL trade. So as you can see, I want to risk 51 cents, which is with one mini contract will be $510. I want to make twice more, which is 2R. At this point, I need to make $1, and $1 move with one mini contract will be $1,000. So my model based on order blocks, and before diving into this model, makes sense to talk about how to spot order blocks. So I mentioned before in my previous videos that we have two options to spot order block. Option number one is to use very first candle that tapped into high time frame level. For example, let's say we traded into high time frame level over here, right? So what we can see, the very first candle that touches fair value gap was the second up close candle. At this point, I can use this second up close candle as my order block. For example, here's a chart. We hit high time frame level over here. So as you can see, we got sequence of down close candles, but the very first candle that touched high time frame PDRA was this last down close candle. At this point, I can use the very last down close candles my order block. Option number two, use a sequence of up close or down close candles. This is what I personally use. So at this point, as you can see, we have high time frame level and we have sequence of up close candles over here, 1, 2. So we traded into high time frame levels. I can use these two candles as my order block. For example, as you can see on the chart, we entered high time frame level. We got 3 up close candles. So once again, using first option, I can use just one candle that entered order block. But a second option, we can use sequence of up close candles, which is 1, 2, 3 up close candles as my order block. Second thing that we need to talk about is high time frame level or high time frame PDRA. As a day traders, it's so tough to rely on weekly, daily, and forward chart every single day. It's so hard for us to frame the trade based on weekly, daily, and forward chart if you're intraday traders, right? To build intraday bias and find quality entries, we should align the weekly, daily, or 4-hour trend, but we will execute using 15-minute, 30-minute, and hourly PDRAs. But as we all know, guys, we have lots of different PDRAs, but which one we actually should use? So as I mentioned before, it's so hard to frame setup using daily, weekly, 4-hour chart every single day if you're intraday traders. So instead, in order to build intraday bias, we can use hourly, 30-minute, or 15-minute PDRAs. So this PDRAs is going to be fair value gap, order block, and alt high or alt low. I know, guys, there are lots of PDRAs that you can use. It doesn't mean that you should limit yourself with fair value gap, order block, or alt high or alt low. No, not at all. So use PDRAs that works better for you. We must understand that our setup every single day will be based on high time frame trend. This means weekly, daily, and forward chart must be in line with your entries. So if daily is bearish, you're going to look for short anyway using hourly, 30-minute, and 15 bearish PDRAs. For example, here is daily chart on gold. What we can see, price traded into daily fair value gap. We got second retest as well as we got liquidity sweep. So looking at overall picture, we're sitting inside downtrend. This means my daily high time frame trend or bias is going to be bearish. Since daily is bearish, I must look for short overall, but I don't need to use 4-hour, daily, or weekly PDRAs to look for the entry. No, I will use daily chart right now as my guide to understand that we're sitting inside downtrend. And on hourly, 30-minute, and 15-minute chart, I simply will look for bearish PDRA to frame my setup on lower time frame. I see that gold traded into hourly order block. So what I can see right now, daily is bearish. We traded into hourly order block, which provides what? Framework for distribution where to downside, continuation lower. Daily is bearish. We traded into hourly bearish PDRA. So right now I need to look for potential sweep on hourly or 30-minute to trade this on lower time frame. As you can see, we got potential hourly sweep over here. So I want to trade this potential sweep using 5-minute chart. So here's 5-minute order block. We got the closure below sequence with up close candles. So price retested this order block. So you can enter at retest, you can enter at the open of next candle. At this point, your stop loss is going to be always at the swing high or swing low, and you want to aim for 2R. That's very important to talk about SMT because it's strong confirmation when we're looking for smart money reversal. Since in this video I'm going to talk about gold and CL, and this is what you can use for SMT with gold. This is what you can use for SMT with CL. We also have free indicator available on TradingView, ICT, SMT by FADI, and all settings for this indicator was shared on my previous video. It's going to highlight you SMT in real time. Another step before we dive into the model is time. The best setup tend to occur during 3 key windows. Pre-market between 7 and 9 a.m. New York time, IM session macro window, and Asia session between 7 and 10 p.m. So guys, how we can apply this? So time to talk about model itself. Focus on engaging at that very top or the very bottom. This means we want to pick the bottom or we want to pick the top. And the way I do that is through potential sweep combined with lower time frame entry. I personally use 30-minute and a 1-hour chart to spot potential liquidity sweep, turtle soups. If 30 minutes shows a sweep, potential sweep, I drop to the 3-minute chart to time my entry. If it's hourly potential sweep, I will go on a 5-minute chart to frame my entry. Here's example. So we inside daily, weekly, bearish trend. We just traded into hourly or 30-minute or 50-minute high from level. What I can see over here? For example, we can see potential 30-minute sweep. This means if it's going to be potential 30-minute sweep, I must switch on 3-minute chart to look for my entry. If it's going to be potential hourly sweep over here, I will switch on 5-minute chart. Okay guys, our idea. I want to trade potential 30-minute or hourly sweep, which is confirmed by 3 or 5-minute change in the state of delivery. First, we must understand high time frame trend, weekly, daily, full hour. After this, we will look for high time frame level, hourly, 30-minute, 50-minute. Once we traded into hourly 30-minute or 15-minute PDA, we're looking for potential 30-minute or hourly sweep. If it's going to be 30-minute sweep, I will use 3-minute order block. If it's going to be potential hourly sweep, I will use 5-minute order block. Entry is going to be at the open of next candle. We are not going to always get the test of order block, unfortunately, so I prefer to protect myself and enter at the open of next candle. Well guys, key points. First, we will start with high time frame trend. I'm going to repeat this again, weekly, daily, or 4 chart. What you can see on this picture, guys, daily chart. We trade into fair value gap. We got daily order block. What this means? Right now, we're sitting inside a bearish downtrend on high time frame. Daily is bearish. Well, what is going on hourly at this point? We traded into hourly fair value gap. Price closed inside this fair value gap, which is a great confirmation for potential reversal. Daily bearish. We traded into high time frame bearish. February, well, we are bearish right now. So what I want to see? I want to see either 30-minute potential sweep over here using this hourly bearish PDA or hourly potential sweep. So at this point, let's say we got potential 30-minute sweep. And since it's potential 30-minute sweep, my task is to switch on 3-minute chart to find 3-minute order block as my entry, where I will aim for 2R with stop loss above swing high. Well guys, we'll build our setup using these 2 steps. We trade into hourly bearish PDA, right? As we remember from previous slide. So we're waiting for potential sweep on hourly or 30-minute chart. At this point, we got potential 30-minute sweep. This means right now, in order to trade this potential 30-minute sweep, I need to switch on 3-minute chart and find order block. So order block, how we can confirm this? By the closure below sequence of this up close candle. So we got the closure. I'm going to enter at the open of next candle with stop loss above swing high, and I'm going to aim for 2R. Okay guys, let's see what is going on once we got potential sweep. So here's your reminder. Once again, potential 30-minute sweep give us 3-minute entry, potential hourly sweep give us 5-minute entry, and we want to trade. Once we got potential or we're thinking about potential sweep, we want to trade the range between open of candle and potential high, where we anticipate to get high is in. This is what we call framework for distribution. This is what we want to trade. So inside this purple area, if it's potential hourly sweep, for example, 5-minute chart is going to look like this, guys. So inside this week, the range between open and high of this candle, inside this framework for distribution, we will see this structure. We got sequence of up-close candles. We got the closure. We want to enter at the open of next candle with stop loss above swing high, and I'm going to aim for 2R. Well, guys, let's say I miss a trade. So disappointed, so sad, about to cry. What should I do? I don't know. I want to engage, but I'm not going to make money today. Now you have a chance, another chance. So once again, we got the closure. We got potential sweep. We got the closure. We want to enter the open of next candle. We stop loss at swing high, 2R. We miss this. So what should I do? I'm not going to engage this candle over here. I will wait for the next candle. And next candle should offer a new fresh order block. So I will use 3-minute order block at the next candle. And once again, I'm not going to engage in this candle anymore. I will wait for the next candle and new 3-minute order block. Either I can add to my position. If I miss this entry, I'm going to enter over here with stop loss above swing high, and I'm going to aim for 2R. Once again, if you enter this trade, you're free to add to your position and move stop loss at the swing high. Here's, guys, how you need to do your top-down analysis. So I would like to start with weekly. So what is going on? This gold chart, we got a couple of SMTs, right? So first, bearish sign. What is going on right here? We got the closure below sequence of the up-close candle. We got bearish order block. So right now, at least 2 confirmation that trying to tell me we are inside bearish trend on high time frame. So what is going on hourly at this point? We just traded into hourly bearish fair value gap, right? We tested hourly order block as well. We entered a couple of high time bearish PD rays, right? So what I want to do, I want to look for potential sweep on 30-minute or hourly chart. So what is going on over here? We got potential 30-minute sweep, as well as we got potential hourly sweep. It's up to you. And on 3-minute chart or 5-minute chart, I need to look for order block. We got the closure over here. I'm going to enter at the open of next candle or the test. I'm going to put my stop loss at the swing high, and I'm going to aim for 2R. And the most common problem is when we have sweep on both sides. What should I do in this case? And here are the steps to avoid taking unnecessary losses, guys. First step, high time frame trend, weekly, daily, 4 chart. Second step is hourly, 30-minute or 50-minute PD ray. Third step, potential sweep after we hit hourly, 30-minute or 15-minute PD ray. And last step, lower time frame order block, changing the state of delivery. So once again, we're talking about what should I do in this case. We got sweep, I have no idea what should I do with this information. How it looks on high time frames. Here is daily chart. We traded into daily fair value gap. Oh, that's brilliant. What happens right after this? Here's hourly chart. We traded into this daily fair value gap. On hourly chart, we traded into order block and fair value gap over here. Okay, we got bearish downtrend since we inside daily bearish fair value gap. We closed inside this fair value gap. We traded into bearish PD rays on hourly. We got potential hourly sweep over here. Once again, it's up to you. You can switch on 30-minute hourly chart. At this point, I was using hourly potential sweep. We traded into hourly fair value gap. We got potential sweep. Well, we got sequence of up-close candles. I'm waiting for the closure below sequence of the up-close candles. Entry at the open. Stop loss swing high. I'm going to aim for 2R. And in order to answer your question, what should I do in this situation, I must consider all these 4 steps to avoid taking unnecessary losses. So I attached some examples of my trades, all trades posted on Twitter and Instagram. So I just want to show you how I use this and approach this. So for example, we got potential 30-minute sweep over here, right? So I was using 3-minute OB. I missed initial entry at the open of next candle, which is once again fine. I got retest, I entered the trade into high time frame level. Initially, why I put my target over here, because if I want to enter at the open of next candle, my 2R is going to be over here. Gold 3-minute chart, we got potential sweep. As you can see, I missed entry over here. I'm not going to engage at this candle anymore. I will enter at the next candle. We got new fresh order block over here. I engage for 2R. For gold, exactly the same setup that I showed you before. Over here, this trade, 30-minute potential sweep, 3-minute OB, and here's executions for this trade. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe to my weekly newsletter, because only in this newsletter you can get lessons for free, weekly analysis, weekly outlook, and the most important part of this newsletter is homework assignment that you can complete to check what you know, what you need to study more. See you guys next time. Bye bye.